ChatGPT is dead. How is that possible when it hasn't even reached its first anniversary? In the world of technology, days can turn into years and years into centuries, and new tools are threatening ChatGPT, or maybe they have already surpassed it. Meet SGE, Search Generative Experience. This groundbreaking advancement in generative AI is the culmination of years of research and development and is set to revolutionize our search experience. But how does it work? Is this the future we've been waiting for? Stick around until the end of the video, because what you're about to discover will make you question everything you thought you knew. Welcome back to AI Money Magnets, the place where you learn how to make money with AI. In today's video, we're going to talk about Google SGE, one of the heavyweights vying for the top of this whole new regenerative AI transformation. Google has created an AI search engine that will offer even more features than Bing, and they have called this a new era of supercharged search. Google had to get its act together. After the emergence of ChatGPT, the company saw its ears to the wolf and activated its special code red in December 2022. Search Generative Experience is Google's way of integrating artificial intelligence into its search engine, like ChatGPT, to improve the accuracy and relevance of search results by personalizing them to the user's interests. One of the most notable announcements at the recent Google I/O event was the unveiling of a new search experience with integrated generative AI, which is currently being launched on an experimental basis, accessed via a waiting list, and initially only for users in the US. This new experience, which Google calls SGE, Search Generative Experience, will probably bring important changes to the traditional search engine, although so far we have only been able to see a few screenshots, short videos, and brief explanations from Google in its presentation. Fortunately, we now have more detailed information, as Google has shared a 19-page document about its new search engine experience with integrated AI. Google is looking for a smarter, simpler approach that makes complex and overwhelming topics easier to digest, which bodes well for the future of AI. So how does SGE work? SGE's generative AI helps users navigate information overload by providing a snapshot of relevant information, including links to drill down further. It also suggests follow-up questions to further explore the topic and provides useful starting points for web content and a variety of insights to explore. For shopping, SGE provides a snapshot of factors to consider and products that meet the criteria, as well as product descriptions that include reviews, ratings, prices, and relevant images, all based on the Google Shopping Graph, the world's most comprehensive database of constantly changing products. Is it possible to take advantage of SGE? Currently, the Google Answer Generation system works in two modes. For simple questions, such as how do you solve the Rubik's Cube, GES automatically generates a longer ChatGPT-style answer with additional questions below the text or additional links to web pages next to the text. Occasionally, it is necessary to press a button to activate the AI answer. AI answers are similar to the current featured snippets, but are longer and include links to multiple related pages, rather than displaying the text of a single page directly in the results. Featured snippets will still be displayed by Google, but below the AI answers. If the AI answers are successful, the featured snippets will likely disappear, as they would be redundant. Selecting additional questions will take you to a chat interface similar to Google Bard or ChatGPT, where you can freely converse with the chatbot. Answers are generated with additional links and multimedia content directly in the search or chat interface. In e-commerce, for example, a query about a product can turn into a conversation about its pros and cons. For Google, this opens up many new opportunities for ad placement, some of which are already integrated in the current version, such as product search. For local search queries, such as restaurants, Google is using generative AI to get a sense of location based on descriptions and reviews, and more features are being tested. For example, for hair salons, Google's AI will provide information about average prices in the area when you ask. It's an engine that will give you pretty comprehensive information. Is it better than ChatGPT? Well, everyone has their own taste, so I won't say if it's better or worse, but I will give you some aspects of SGE that make it amazing. Want to see? Come on! Google's market power is particularly evident in local and product search. In terms of usability and multimedia, Google is way ahead of OpenAI's simple ChatGPT text display with its slow Bing search. Thanks to its well-designed interface and the integration of various services like Google Maps or Shopping into AI-generated answers, Google also offers more resources. No doubt, some users will prefer ChatGPT's minimalist, ad-free, for now, text-based interface. But for the masses, Google's multimedia interface with additional questions may be more appropriate, as well as for publishers whose content may be highlighted, but at least included as blocks of visual information rather than just footnotes. We might ask, does this new search model have limitations? Well, although Google has trained the models to maintain the high quality of its search engine, it recognizes the limitations of the generative artificial intelligence and language models that are applied. Therefore, certain limits have been applied to restrict the use of SGE for certain types of queries, and a responsible and deliberate approach has been taken to the development of this new search technology. If OpenAI and Microsoft really want to attract users from Google's search ecosystem to their chatbot ecosystem, they need to offer more. Because, yes, as good as they are, they're getting stale, and people don't want old stuff. So, what are the key features? And what does SGE offer over the traditional search engine? In Google's words, SGE allows you to ask new types of questions that you would never ask a search engine before. For example, if we are a family with children under 5 and a dog, will we have a better time at the zoo or at the amusement park? And it also allows you to give a quick idea of a topic with links to sources, third-party sites, so you can dig deeper. You can also continue to ask questions about the initial topic in a conversational way. Get creative ideas and draft text from Google itself. But there is more. SGE will have 2 modes, snapshot and conversational. Snapshot is an AI-generated summary that Google displays as soon as it detects a relevant search. Not all searches display snapshots. It includes links to sources that corroborate the information and allow you to drill down. Conversational mode is activated by asking a question about the topic or selecting one of the suggested questions. This mode retains the context of previous queries and can be used to refine or rephrase your search. It also displays links to resources. There will also be snapshots tailored to different verticals, such as purchase intent searches. In this case, it will display a number of factors to consider when buying this product, and then a number of selected products. Another vertical specifically mentioned in the document is local intent searches, where SGE will provide context about businesses and locations on the map, providing information to compare different options. So if you need to make a last-minute, super specific purchase, you know which tool to use. Last but not least, what do we know about the SGE User Experience? Google reminds us that any changes they make to the search engine are based on in-depth research into how users interact with their products. With SGE, they are trying to make the AI integration user-friendly, rather than a sharp cut to the traditional search engine. I think this is an important difference from Bing and their Bing Chat, which seem like 2 completely different products. Also, let's not forget that the amount of user data that Google has to test and determine whether users respond well or poorly to new experiences is far greater than Bing's or any other competitors. Google currently has between 45 and 60 times more visits than Bing globally, according to data from SimilarWeb and StatCounter. Color is one of the ways that will be used to identify the different types of AI integrations within the search engine. As seen in the previews, each color can communicate a different search intent or moment in the user journey. And that concludes today's video. Google's new search has arrived with a bang, but will it be a rushed debut? I leave the answer to you. Leave your opinion in the comments. If you liked this video, don't forget to like it, share it, and subscribe to receive more content. Until next time, stay curious and look forward to tomorrow.